Good evening. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, boy. It's hot. It's really hot. So today is going to be an underpants stream. I am streaming in underpants. Hell yeah. Also, I feel gross. Not because I mentioned underpants or because I'm sitting in them, but rather because I'm sweating.
That's terrifying.
Anyway, so a brief update. Yesterday I mentioned that I wasn't able to upload the episodes to YouTube anymore because it just kept rejecting them, saying something about the server rejected you or whatever. It turns out that was a problem in my browser. Um, Today I tried Chromium and that worked fine, even though my own browser of choice, Vivaldi, is a Chromium derivative. So I don't know what the fuck. Also, even better, today, whenever I tried to visit YouTube, it just said it couldn't log me in for some reason. It kept saying that, even after I deleted like cache and whatever. So I had to fully delete all of my user data, all of my Vivaldi user data, and set everything up again, and then it worked fine. So, what a wondrous thing the modern web is, isn't it? It's the most portable of platforms. Ah, if only. Everything's fucked up. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to upload episodes as usual from this point onwards. So, yeah. Anyway. Also,
Portable means it can break on every platform.
hey. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't even know. Anyhow. Yesterday we spent the time trying to transform a tile map into a waypoint mesh, as it is usually called. Today I spent a bit of time making that better and making it actually work correctly. And so now I have a cracked waypoint node mesh that should allow me to move things. So today the task is going to be several things. First of all, I want to figure out a problem I have with updating the waypoints, or rather the display of the waypoints, which shouldn't be a long thing, famous last words. And the other one is actually evaluating the waypoints. So made a little visualization of the graph that's generated from an actual tile map. So as you can see here, it's not very visible. Let me scale this up. But essentially each tile on the ground gets its own point and then is connected to its left and right with the next nodes. And then there's these red lines that designate jump arcs that you can take from and to, and the blue ones are falling points, so you can fall down here. Yeah, so now it generates that properly. The brown ones is calling points. So yeah. So now the first thing we're gonna do is figure out or implement proper updating for this display here, which currently doesn't happen because of things. And after that, actually, well, doing an A star and evaluating a path that it might calculate. Okay. So the problem is in this. I transform that into vertex array, and I don't even remember. Geometry. What? What? What are you writing in chat? So it creates an EBO and a VBO, okay. That's alright. So I think I can... Oh, okay. The form you wrote is illegal anyway. Setf is not a macro. It's not a function, so you can't, well, invoke the function special form on it. So hash quote setf is not legal. Where is the EBO? Oh, it's just faces.
It actually works in SBCL.
Well, the fact that it works doesn't mean that it gives you anything useful for one thing, and it doesn't mean that it's going to work anywhere else either. If you want to get at the actual expander function of a macro, you need to call macro function on a macro name.
This mesh visualization looks really pretty.
I guess. Okay, I'm looking at this and I think I can... Yeah, I can do this more easily if I... So this should actually... graph mesh. Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, but that wasn't my intention. I just wanted to see if it works in SBCL or not.
Okay. Oh, it creates a static vector. Wait. This is annoying. I don't want to be doing this. Could make a clutch that works a lot easier than this, whatever I'm doing right now, but this is not a good. This is not a good thing. So hold on, resources, vertex. I don't know how to do this in a way that won't piss me off, so I'm just not gonna do it right now. I can do this on my own some other day. That's fine. Okay, it's so hot. Fuck me. Alright, so we need A star. Let me look up how A star works. Don't I have an A star kind of thingy already? Maybe I do. Trial. No. Low. What was it? Topological sword, color nodes, algae boards. No, I don't. Okay. Okay. Can also do Dijkstra, but let's do A star. Wait, what? Oh. No, okay, no, it's correct. I'm being a Dennis. Actually, the list. Univalence is saying that's repetitive code. Yes, it is. Okay.
Not that it really mattered though.
I'm just trying to get the algorithm out in a way that's not too ugly. But it's probably going to be pretty ugly. Or... ideally there would be a tree here, a balanced one. Or just a binary search, maybe. I don't know. I hate that loop doesn't have a good way to minimize a certain property. It has a minimize, but that only minimizes a number and not an arbitrary thing. Really annoying. Actually...
What's your opinion on using keywords instead of symbols inside a loop?
My opinion is... I don't know. If you like that, good for you. I don't... People say it makes it easier to read because it's color distinguished. I happen to not agree. I don't disagree, but I don't feel very strongly either way. I don't do it because I got used to not doing it. That's about it. Is there I'm already optimizing shit. I've fallen into the trap of prematurely optimizing garbage. But I can't help myself. Wait, this doesn't even work anyway. Fuck.
Question: for what do we need a asterisk star? Testing for validity of levels, paths for NPCs.
To find a path in a node graph. So this thing here. The red lines represent the graph that shows how to get from one point to another. So how to navigate the terrain in a valid way, including jumping and falling and stuff like that. And if we want to let the AI move a character from one point to another, we are going to use A star to find a shortest route and then execute that route. God damn it.
Ah, okay, I see.
Oh, alright. Is there a problem? Q. Oh. Oh shit, it's the burger music, everyone.
How are you making Emacs look so great? Are your dot files published in anywhere?
Yes, they're on GitHub /chimera/ dot Emacs, a literal dot. You can also get a portable Emacs distribution with SBCL and quick list and stuff like that. If you Google for Portical, which is based on my configuration and looks very similar as a result. Yeah, that. Though that might not be what you want if you already got your own Emacs setup. Do we have a...
Thanks, I'm not that much of a Lisp user, then I use Haskell etc. Nice theme though, laughing face.
Okay.
So a quick follow-up question, what theme is this?
This is Spolsky, I believe. Oh, fuck you. Where is this shit? No. Where is that? Somewhere. Oh, it's Doom Molokai, apparently. Sorry. Maybe it was Spolsky at some point, or I think Spolsky is something else. I don't remember. But yeah, it's that.
Cool, thanks, smiley face.
I'm currently translating Wikipedia pseudocode for a star, and they just use a D function that isn't defined. Good. Great.
Might want to use Rosetta code instead.
This Rosetta code's quality isn't exactly better typically. But let's check it anyway. I think it's just an estimator for the length of the path or something like that, in case you have a wait. But I don't think I have a way of estimating that, so I'm just gonna put one there. Pretty sure that's what it is.
I have a star written in Lisp somewhere. Probably garbage though, as I wrote it a million years ago.
You know how it is. This is probably garbage too, but I'm hoping I can get away with it.
Interesting approach with the graph. I would have naively, I think, set physical constants for velocity, acceleration, and then design a level, test it, and then tweak constants and platforms height, for example.
What do you mean? Not sure I understand what you mean. Set constants for what? And tweaking platform height. The entire point of the thing is that it should work automatically no matter what kind of level you design, so you shouldn't have to worry about the pathfinding at all, if at all possible. They're doing some weird stuff here again. Oops. Ah, it's not neighbor. Okay.
What happened to your birds? Grilled by the heat?
Nah, they're just quiet because it's tired. Dark. Yeah, so they're just snoozing. I went to bed. I still have my blinds down, so it's quite dark in my room already. I'm still not sure I understand what you mean, Finn. The node graph I build is based on the physics, so, well, jumps are based on physics calculations. So it simulates a jump from a node and then sees which nodes are reachable from there via a jump, and then makes a connection between those nodes. The problem in the pathfinding isn't really that necessarily, but like if we you know, the problem is if you have a platform, something like this, and then this, and then this, you know, and you want to get from here to here, then it needs to somehow know that it needs to go here, and then here, and then here. So using a graph algorithm simplifies this problem greatly, because otherwise
You
you need
define
some...
which platform is reachable declaratively.
Oh, you mean manually? Okay. That seems like a major pain in the ass. Deleting unused function. What do you mean? Copyright. That is right though, the code is on wiki. What? It only ever assigns to F score, it never actually uses it. Interesting. Fine, let me look at Rosetta code.
Then, how exactly do you build the graph? Looping through every tile and checking whether it can be reached from the current position?
Watch yesterday's stream. It's up on YouTube. Why does it not? Oh, fuck.
Found something on GitHub, link in chat.
I don't want to use a library for this. I have my own graph library. This isn't gonna help me. Let me see real quick. Man, these Rosetta code things are as expected. Ugh. Because they include way too much other shit I don't care about. Oh my god. Pages long for no reason, and written in a way that's completely incomprehensible. Yay. Fuck yeah. What is this stuff? Fucking hell. I'm fucking amazed though that I don't have Dijkstra in this. I was pretty sure I had Dijkstra, but I guess not. A-star is basically just a guided Dijkstra anyway. I just don't understand what they're doing here. pretty sure this should be... Wait, hold on, what? Score is... Okay, G. Yeah, okay. This is the wrong way around. But still, they never access F score at all in their thingy. And I don't understand why. Oh, I guess they use it in the current thingy, so never mind, it does match up. I forgot about that. We're not gonna test. Fuck that. I'm just gonna jump right in. Okay. No tests. I never make mistakes. We all know that.
Typo, or is the keyword function defined?
Oh. Well, it would have
Line
told me
105.
anyway. Thanks. Anyway, but it would have told me in a second. Wait, cost fun is actually between 2, isn't it? Yes.
I see, you never make mistakes XD.
Yeah, I know.
Music plus key sounds plus voice plus high-level sarcasm is very relaxing in some way.
Is it? That seems bizarre to me, but glad you're enjoying yourself. Okay. Did I even commit the other changes I made? No. Whoop.
Isn't Baggers starting his stream in a few minutes?
Maybe he is. I don't know. It's possible.
Kinda is, especially when searching for some papers on a quite specific topic.
Oh yeah, he is. Well, baggers can't stop me from doing my daily. Hurrah for new features.
TFW, not even 20 character key.
What? Hmm. Probably. Oh, my PGP key password. Yeah. Wait, did I even type that in right now? Probably did. I don't even remember now. It's a default password I have, I know. I shouldn't, but eh. Yes, Curtist 2. Browser crashed. Cool. Mine, every time I start it up, it has a thing where after a couple of tabs, it just freezes for like 10 seconds, and sometimes it freezes my entire operating system for that length. It's great. Love it. Okay.
Gonna say what she's got in store.
Okay. Let me just pick a couple of nodes real quick. Wait. It's fine, actually. And maybe this 13.8. So now... time to crash. Here we go. Yeah.
Do you use no-gux?
GUIX? No, I don't use that. I just use Arch's Pac-Man thingy. I don't really need a lot more than that. So the problem is that there's no cost. I don't have that in it. Wait, what? What is that? Let me see again real quick. G-score. Problem is that that has no score yet, so oh right, that's why I factored it out before I got confused. Okay. Okay. Two, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 10, 5, 13, 8. Yep, that looks correct. That indeed looks correct. Nice. So... though really, instead of... I don't care too much about the actual nodes, I care more about the connections between the nodes, because those have more information. So I could just make the A-star return the connections instead, which I think would be more useful. And installing Arch isn't difficult, especially not today. Used to be a lot more of a pain in the ass, but nowadays it's not a big deal. I mean, it'll take you a while, but that's mostly because you're going to be waiting for downloads and software package installs and remembering what all you needed. But the actual process is really well documented on their wiki. So, you know, just set a day aside and do it. Okay, so if I wanted to actually store paths, how would I do that? So we're currently using this source thingy. To reconstruct the path. Probably also. I can actually just store the connection. And then here, I need to okay, that's actually a much cleaner implementation, I believe. So, start. Yeah, because the connections can store additional information that might be relevant for the scoring. And Pulse Audio decided to put noise in my ear already. Okay, great. Let me see if we can fix this. Probably not, though. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I hope I didn't explode your ears. I really don't understand what's causing it. I'm fearing it might be to do with the heat, because it's been much more frequent recently, but there's unfortunately no way to restart Pulse Audio without disconnecting all the things and killing the stream. So I don't know what to do. Maybe, hold on. Just stopping Clementine will work. Let's restart that. Maybe that'll help. Nope. Ah, fuck. Well, I guess I'll just have to deal with noise. Okay, now... Yep, okay. So now we can actually see the path.
Linux again.
Yeah, I know, Linux is great, isn't it? Okay, so we have a walk, a walk, a walk, and then do jumps. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so if I wanted to go from... Let's just try a couple more. From 2-2 to... so this is maybe... I don't even know. Man, it's... Maybe I should just, like, look into Jack at some point, but I'm afraid that even less programs are gonna work with Jack. I don't know. $80.28. Okay, let's see this path. Walk, walk, jump, jump. And it does another jump. Interesting. It's a... Oh, I see. Okay. So the path they calculated was going like this, and then... Hold on, let me just... Calculated this as a path. Instead of the more obvious solution of this, because it turns out in the graph representation, you know, this is actually shorter. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. Well, anyway. I've been really liking Pulse, or not. Let me rewind that. It's rewind time. I don't really like Pulse. I kind of just bear it, but it's the only thing that allowed me to, with relative ease, configure my audio setup, which is a bit complicated due to the streaming and everything. So, yeah, I don't know. I would have to learn an entirely new thingy if I wanted to, you know, do something else.
Your pulse is important. Without it, you don't have a chance of surviving the next minute's winking face.
Can you prove that? I should not do that just to prove you wrong. Boy. Okay, so now we have the fucking thing together, and we're already in. Now we're in. Great. Fix a start. There we go. Okay. Well, in the very least, we have an A start. Good. Right. Now comes the actual problem of doing the pathing. So how are we gonna do this? Maybe I can just, in the editor, don't we have a... You have a different thingy. There's different editor types for the things. Spine editor. What is the most... Is that just editor? Let's add an... moving editor. Essentially what I want to do is on the editor, if you have the player selected, I want to be able to click somewhere and it should initiate the moving procedure. That is the idea. Sorry about that. I'm getting the hiccups. What did I call it again? Shortest path. Whoops, I deleted too much. Okay, editor, and Error. Invalid index. That means it's doing this thing wrong. This should be a minus.
Crashes are always exiting.
Exiting? Wait, what? I'm being a dumbass. So, with this. Huh. What? How is A now? What? Fucking jump me to the thing, asshole. No buffer named Graph. What the fuck, man? Thank you. Oh, we don't have a start or something? Weird. So it's not finding the start. It's because it's not quite correctly centered, I believe, is the issue.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission?
Okay, that worked.
A river in a dark
Yeah.
the left is in a lost end. A heartbeat for a demon. Always is in a strange land. I'm given the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. What quick, all my life is over. One strike just offending, I'm out of his field of vision.
It's kind of correct-ish.
I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars. There's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land. The left is in a lost head. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it. A heartbeat for deep.
Yes. Well, why did it already move? What? What? Oh, it decreased. Whoops. What is happening now? Oh my god. Sometimes it's weird.
My heart is a furnace, not
Okay.
excelling. My word of conflict, one goes what keeps me going.
Things are
Take
not
back
quite
what I lost
correct
to
yet,
the
I
bosses
guess.
of greed and fear.
Well, in any case, Okay. Now we need to somehow apply this path that we have.
It's constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land, the lessons in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in the seas land, remind us from here, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
I'm gonna do this here because I don't know any better. So, hold on.
When a cool drop of water salami, gotta clear my head of anger.
We should.
A place to refresh heart and mind.
Hold on. I'm thinking, and it's not thinking, right?
And rivers and dry land, the
Should be.
when the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in the seas land, remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
This all should be in a separate function, of course, but right now I don't care too much. No, this is actually, we don't want to start. I'm already getting the sweats. The problem I'm pondering about right now is that I don't know the exact location of the starting node. And I don't know that because since I now only get connections back, and some connections can be bidirectional, I don't immediately know which one on the ends of the connection is the starting point. Should just return it maybe as an additional value. Seems like the easiest way. Okay. So now should lock is unbound. Get errors. Right. Because this is local frames and not. All I want is to clamp the current position to the exact position of the starting node. That's all I want. But maybe it's not necessary anyway. Yeah, probably not. Good. Anyway. Okay. So I mean, I can't do this synchronously anyway. And I can't do this during the editor. Fuck. I don't know what to think about this. So we need a different way of doing this. Yeah. Let's just go in here. Find subject. Movable. Wait, what? And declaring. Oh. Okay. So, when we have a path, then we're gonna do automatic movement. Node. Okay.
So, what exactly are you doing right now?
I'm trying to think and implement the logic for actually moving the character along the path that we calculated. So now we have a list of connections through this graph, and the next step is actually knowing how to make the player move along that path. And I'm trying to do that, and I'm not entirely sure I have any good ideas on how to do that. My current idea is to have a current node that we're sort of coming from or in right now, and from that we can calculate a next target node that we want to reach. And from there, using the connection that we have, we can try to move in that direction, or according to the connections thing. And once we are actually within sufficient reach of the target node, we simply hop the current connection off the path and update the current node to the target until we run out of path, and then we don't move anymore. That's the idea. The problem is kind of the sufficiently close part. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Okay. Distance is actually going to be annoying to calculate because we need to do the inverse of the look up here. So or either map our location or the other one. Let's just say, no, let's map ours into the targets. I need this. Say this is smaller than 1, maybe, or wait, it should be smaller than 0.5 since we're on unit sizes now rather than task sizes. Something like that. Then pop off the path and we're there, and then we can do the updates in the next frame. Otherwise, wait, actually can't quite, but if our connection is a another bit of a problem. And where the velocity is set to 0. You have to do all of that stuff as well. Ah, Lord. Actually should have that on the moving itself, since it's fairly required given this. Okay. Also, there's a problem in move to, I believe. Because I think for the jump things, yeah, should be like this instead. Yeah, I know. It's late and hot, and I hate it. I hate that everything in the graph is located. Actually, I can deal with that. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Why does that not have a thing? And why do you skip Emacs? Why do you do that? Why, huh? This should not be a moving editor, it should be a movable.
Over 600 FPS. Cheeses.
What? Where did it say 600? The game is frame locked at 60, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the FPS is not right. It's definitely not at 600 FPS. I don't know what's happening there. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Could be. Oh, maybe VSync got disabled. That could be. That could be. I think previously I had it VSynced. I don't know. Alrighty, let's try this. This simple one. Move here. Okay, it's not doing it. Why not? So this is being validated. It's just not doing it. Why not? Oh, because we're not actually even...
Has your room cooled down a bit yet?
No.
I'm still having something around 33 degrees here. It's almost ridiculous.
33 is definitely ridiculous. Let me check. I have 27.5 in my room, and you know, opening it up now would not help, and my computer equipment is just gonna keep heating it up. It's not gonna cool down for quite a while still. Okay. Let's see. So lowest it gets to something around 1. Wait, hold on, I'm confused now. So maybe I'm gonna just do 1.525 something.
Somehow, this reminds me of crash tests with cars.
I can see it. Okay. Move here. Yep, okay. Currently the animations are not right because the animations actually watch for key inputs mostly rather than anything else. And there's a reason why I did that rather than observing velocity and using that to determine the actual animation used, but I'm gonna have to switch back because obviously this is not gonna use keys. So, okay. We also need to apply gravity, so... to do that. Okay, let's try a jump. Get me up there. Whoa! Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, that's not how that works. Okay. Okay. No. What is it doing? It's just zip zooming. Look at that. Zip zoom.
Oh my, looks like he's about to launch like a rocket. Too fast.
I think we need to just reset. No, I can't do that. Yeah, something about the jump arc calculation was wrong anyway. I knew about that. I just didn't know what exactly was wrong. So, Why is it also doing the cloud? It's confusing. Yeah, it's just... boing. It's way too strong. I don't know why. Also, music ran out.
Crash.
Ah, boy. What do we want to play that doesn't get me shit canned? Um... Yeah, so the problem is that it's simply not applying the jump physics properly, and I don't even know why the path calculation is fucked like that. It's weird. So what happens if I tell you to go there? Jump. Okay, if you're there and then...
Is your physics calculated in the tick method?
Yes. Collision and physics, both. Why is it not jumping at all now? Odd. What is this? Yeah, it's not actually gonna work. Not like this. What is that? Something is just.
Did you forget to call the code in any overrides of tick?
No, there's no overriding. It's just the jump arcs that are used to calculate this graph are wrong. And I knew about that. I was just hoping that they were wrong in the right way. Also stops way too early. It stops a node early. Rather than... Does it stop a node early?
The animation is looking pretty cool, though.
You can call it that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the jump graph thingy again, because right now it's not... When I was plugging in the constants for movement that I actually observed, I was not getting the correct jump arcs. For instance, it was possible for me to jump this gap, but there was no connection being made with the observed constants. I don't know what that's about. Can try plugging in the previous ones again, but you'll see that it's not actually gonna build the graph quite right. So, as you can see, it's not making any jumps at all with the current settings. So, I don't know what that's about. So even though I can do this, it apparently cannot. I think the jump strength is part of the problem with yeah, it's way too strong. So it should maybe be 4. Is a problem with the player. That's already too weak. Weird. With the player having a continuous sort of influence of jump strength if you keep the button pressed. So it's not quite just a constant velocity that's set when you hit jump. But this is weird, where it doesn't connect things until I do something like 5, but then it's way too strong when you actually execute it. So I don't know where this discrepancy comes from. See, now it's connecting, but if I actually use these values, then it jumps way too high. And if I make him even a little bit smaller, it doesn't detect the edges at all. And that's so weird. I don't understand that at all. Now it doesn't jump. Why? Jump edge. Doesn't tell me the strength of the jump. Ugh. Well, I don't know what's up. I'm just gonna commit this, continue work on the move to AI. Still unfinished. Alright, I'll work some more on this tomorrow myself. Hopefully I can finish it, but yeah, I don't know. Because of the heat and everything, I'm spending a lot of my time reading books and doing other things like thinking.
You're done?
Don't forget about me. Or don't forget me, or whatever the quote was. Anyway, I did actually sit down today, and aside from reading science fiction novels,
Don't forget me!
for research, I've been thinking about the UI toolkit, and I have some notes here for a core API, for a core architecture for the toolkit, which I currently named Alloy. I have some very good ideas on how to do things that I think might be going somewhere. I might write a blog entry about this, a blog article outlining my ideas. But yeah, if I don't see anything wrong with my ideas, I might start implementing these soon. I also have a sort of a sub-protocol for a simpler renderer interface that I'm not quite sure about yet, but yeah, it's nothing. That's a much easier thing. But anyway, so that's some stuff that might be happening soon. Okay. Anyway, I'm afraid this is gonna have to be it. No complete feature tonight, but at least some amount of progress made, I suppose. Yeah. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, good night, everybody. I hope you don't die in the heat waves.
Progress was indeed made. Thanks for stream. Thanks for the stream. Good night.
Good night, everybody.